The Kardasim Podcast.
The Kardasim Podcast.
The Kardasim Podcast. Listen if you want to.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the
Hi.
Kardasim Podcast.
We're
Hey.
so glad you're here.
Always.
Episode 87.
Yeah.
Now, on mine, it says that it's episode 86 still, but we won't care about that. It's 87.
Well, Khloe,
we know
we told
that.
you have to sync your little sim pad.
It's not my job to think, okay? That's not my job.
Yeah,
my
you have to
God.
figure that out, Khloe.
My job is to show up, host my podcast, and, give the people what they want.
That's just like how you refused to put in the Wi-Fi password because you felt like it should have already been there.
And it should have been.
That's literally not how it works.
Okay, maybe that's not how it works, but maybe that's how it should work. Got to innovate.
Wow. This is how we're starting.
Yeah, one way to start
as
it,
opposed
Khloe.
to different things, right?
This is all on Khloe. Oh my God.
Okay. Yeah, it is all on me because this is my podcast.
No.
Anyway, grab merch at shopsimgm.com. Okay, we got some So Watermelon merch for you. I know you want it. You know you want it.
Don't forget. And if you already
Gotta
have
have it.
one, there are different colors you can get. And you can also consider becoming a member to help out.
Yes, you can
stuff.
become a member through shopsimgm.com, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it would be so watermelon if you did that. If you can't, that's okay. Just buy 20
If you want to
shirts.
see videos like days earlier before everybody else, you can
Yeah, it's
become
quite a
member.
privilege.
Exactly.
You know
Uh,
what's going to be made and stuff before everybody else.
Mm-hmm. It's quite the privilege.
Not even we know. We literally just show up as Sims.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, reminder, don't spam the podcast forums.
Yeah.
Anybody want to
We've been
continue on
seeing
that?
We've been seeing that often.
Yeah, there've been people who post too much.
Yeah, stop spamming the forums.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Thank you for participating, but it's like,
But
Too
not
much.
1,000 times.
What,
at
are they like
once.
spamming with things that have nothing to do with something?
No,
or
spamming like the same question or something over and over. If you want to post your question again because it didn't get picked in the last one, fine. But like, stop. Don't do it like 100 times in the same.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I think the point is that most of the time, if you send something in, I guess we'll see it. Like, we'll see it the first time, I guess. Not always, but like, you don't have to put it in there a whole bunch of times. Like, it'll come
Yeah.
through. I guess that's what the issue is.
Basically, just everyone give each other a chance to post something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't
Everybody.
post like 20 things in one day.
Yeah, you can't have special privileges like, the host of this podcast. Like, only our stuff comes through no matter what. You
Yeah.
know, you have to wait for your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, speaking of which, you left your questions and comments for us at simgmproductions.com/podcast. And now we're responding to the ones that didn't spam. See how that segued, right?
Wow, what a good
And the people
segue.
we picked, I'm sure didn't have to spam to get chosen, right? Right.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first one is from, here we go, Mayor, or is it Mayor?
No, I think it's just like mayor, like a mayor of a
Mayor.
Okay,
state.
Mayor Kyra the Frogo. All right.
Kyra.
Okay, yeah, they give us thank you for giving us a pronunciation. It's much obliged, Kyra. All right. Urgent message Kardashians. Okay, this is Daniel, Mayor Sim
What?
Kyra's assistant.
I
Okay.
thought-
Okay.
Okay. I was like, I thought this was Kyra.
Well, apparently not. Last month, Kim and her Glow Foundation came to Frog City. Okay.
Yay.
To
We're
speak.
expanding. We're expanding.
Don't speak too soon now. To speak about bringing Glow to the city, to which Miss Mayor Sim Kyra refused. Thankfully, because of Glow history and the health hazard it is and the dangers it could have brung to our city. Kim wasn't happy after her and the Glow company left. Thinking we were safe from the Glow monster Kim, we didn't have a clue when the last Friday our city Mayor Kyra went missing. There was no signs where she went. But when we looked in her offices, there were signs of uranium left in her office and a glow, glow, glow big booty bubble buster. Oh my God, these sentences are so long. Big booty bubble buster bottle on her desk. And when we had called the customer line demanding for our mayor back, they refused, telling us that it was too late and she was better off gone. And it was just the start of what was gonna happen. That was a lot to
long
take in.
sentence.
It was a lot to take in. And can I recommend some commas, honey?
Can I recommend? I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, I recommend some commas and some, to break it up a little bit.
The mayor is missing, is what I'm gathering.
Oh my God, call the police.
That same night, a whole glow, glow, glow army raided the city, shooting flaming radioactive glow, glow, glow makeup sponges and flooding the streets with radioactive waste.
Wow.
It's all pure anarchy. The town is nothing but a wasteland, rubble, and debris. I am typing this from our bunker. That's some good Wi-Fi. Kim, give us back our mayor. Please, Kardashians, help us. You mean just two of them, honey. Only two will probably help you in this situation. I must also give a sincere apology for my long message. Okay, yeah, because I needed to breathe.
They clearly, yeah.
Hashtag justice for Mayor Sim Kyra. Hashtag where's Stacy. Hashtag flop, flop, flop. Now, that was a lot to take in.
I didn't know Kim had an army.
Well,
I mean, it's probably just her workers forced to do.
You know how, like, Taylor has her Simisties and then Mariah has her lambs. Well, Glow, Glow, Glow has become so popular that they now have, we call them our really biggest fans, the Glow, Glow, Glow Army.
No,
and
it's not your
them,
fans.
Wow.
Some of them get very excited, and I can't control what fans do.
It's people
if they
working
really
for you.
love something, just
you're a liar. It's people working for
back.
It's your workers, and you know that you're forcing them to do it. You're forcing them to do it, and you know it.
Oh my God, we have our workers.
You blackmail them to do this. Don't give me that
workers,
fans.
and then we have our fans. Like there are, believe it or not,
so the fans are that dedicated. They're gonna fight for you to defend Go Go Go.
So there was an army of 5 people. Is that what you're telling me?
Like 5 million.
Okay.
I'm sure.
So it did happen.
What, you expect me to count all my fans, Khloe?
No, but I do expect you to answer, where's the mayor?
I'm sure safely at home. Did they even try looking at the mayor's house or anything? No.
I'm pretty sure they looked.
I don't think they did. They were too busy going into a bunker for no reason. There was no danger. And then writing a long message.
Even if they get their mayor back, there's no city to run anymore.
Yeah. So is there even really a mayor? That's the question. Good. Thank you, Kourtney.
I'm just realistically thinking.
There's nothing realistic about this other than the hashtag flop, flop, flop. Now that speaks truth. That speaks a lot of truth. You want to speak to that? You don't? No. Okay, I guess we're gonna move on. I'm sorry about your mayor, honey. There's nothing that I can really do to help with this situation, but I do wish you the best. I really do. And
I'm sure Kyra's doing great. And if Kyra wants to come and have some tea or something, then I'm sure that could be arranged.
That's a good name. Like that should be a sister name in our group.
Yeah.
No. I'm not going to have our sister be named after this travesty. What's wrong with you guys? Anyway.
It could happen somewhere down the line.
I could picture that being like a nice little chihuahua name. Come here, Kyra.
We are moving on. And I'm sorry, just add it to the list of people that are missing.
Not everybody stays in the Glow, Glow, Glow family. Sometimes they want to move along. We don't give them a severance package, and they go where they want to go. We'd love to hold on to our Glow, Glow, Glow workers, family.
Okay, whatever. Shut up. Okay, so moving on, because we have to move on. It's from B. Berries. So Hallelujah.
Be Barry, so hallelujah.
Be Barry, so hallelujah. All right. That's an interesting name.
Rolls off the tongue.
Barry.
Dear Kardashian sisters, I love your podcast and listen to it whenever I can. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Be Barry, so hallelujah. Eventually, I heard about the no box and thought, why not show my support by getting one? I
Thanks.
ordered a box.
Ew.
I ordered a box, and as soon as I got it, I wanted to see what all the hype was about. So I put my little brother inside the box and closed it.
Oh, no.
The box
Why?
started to violently shake. Well, honey, he probably wanted to come out. And about 3 seconds later, it stopped. I opened the box only to find it completely empty. I got worried and asked, okay, so you got worried, but you put your brother in a box. Did
Why
he
would
want you to-
you?
Honey, I hope you
Okay.
I
wanted to do
told you
that.
this would happen.
I got worried and asked my whole family about my little brother. They all told me they didn't know who I was talking about, and that I was always an only child. Please, Kourtney, capital letters. Please, Kourtney, I need you to help and tell me how to get my brother back and how to get back to the universe where he existed. I miss him so much. Thank you. Love you all. Well, honey, be Barry's.
No,
Be Barry, so
Khloe.
hallelujah. Why did you put your
Khloe,
brother in a
do
box?
Do not blame the victim.
I'm not
here.
blaming the victim, bitch. I'm talking about why did you put your
Because
brother in a box?
Kourtney
Look,
before
be-
has said that these
Shut up, Kim.
boxes
Kourtney.
are shelter.
Shut
Be
up.
Barry, so hallelujah might be a little delusional.
Oh my God.
They're the only ones who think they have a brother, so I don't know who to believe in this story.
I believe be Barry. I believe Barry.
Okay, well, listen, Barry. Either A, you are in an alternate timeline, right? And
I
somehow
can't
that
believe
box
you're
sent you there.
defending this horrible box that I have said before.
Bitch, will you shut
Things-
the up? I'm not defending anything. I'm just trying to
You
give an
are
explanation.
so defending her.
You are just trying to soak up this moment, okay? Now, this is not my company. If Kourtney needs to take responsibility for it, great. But
No,
now I'm going to give my opinion of what happened. You are either in an alternate timeline because of this box. If Kim let me finish, I would have said because of this box, or you're mentally ill. So I'm not sure which one it is, but I'm going to go with the first one. And I'm going to say, Kourtney, I think you need to take some accountability for this. What box is
take
this?
accountability.
Shut up.
Where's
What I can
What box
say,
is this?
so there's two alternatives. The one is this could be an alternate universe. The other one is when someone goes through the box and disappears, we do have a warehouse where they pop up and they could be collected.
Okay, so you have a
Oh my
collection of
God.
So
people
they
in a
may
warehouse.
they may be in a safe facility. We provide them with beds, food. It's like a nice hotel.
Are you
So you
separating children from
you're
their families?
separating children from their
However-
families.
However, they need to report that their child is missing.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, at least you're taking some accountability for it. You're
So-
doing something about it.
Be Barry, so hallelujah can come down to our facility and look for their brother.
Okay, honey, please go down to that facility, give them your
How
name,
about,
your email,
why
and
do
your
you
phone
have
number.
This facility.
Okay, well, Kim, if something goes
In these
awry,
situations,
she's not
wonder if that-
ignoring the problem. You should take note, Kim.
Oh, it's a problem that people are disappearing, Khloe.
Bitch, all you do is make people disappear.
I have
Take some
never,
notes.
I have
Where's
never made
Stacey?
anybody disappear before. Okay,
Oh,
if they don't follow instructions, that's not on me.
okay.
This
You maybe
person
never
was
have,
just
but Vanish
playing with
have.
their little brother, wanted to suffocate them for some reason, and then found them gone.
Okay, and they were probably at the facility. So
and
here's
Kourtney before has
yeah,
said
I
that
think
these
they got the
boxes
wrong
are
box. I
shelter.
don't know what box they meant to purchase, but
That black hole one.
the black hole one has turned out to be quite the success with the
Oh my
cockroaches
God.
that you created. So let's not get on the black box, okay? Now, this is an issue that needs to be solved. And I think, Kourtney, first of all, take this box off the fucking market. Second, with that facility, you need to make sure everybody becomes accountable for, okay? You need to take it on yourself to
there's
look
only a
at
few
whose
people
box
in the
that's on.
facility right now.
Okay,
but
well,
they haven't been claimed.
okay, well, one is too many. All right.
Yeah.
So how about we take care of that?
The
And
fact
that's
you
where your
took
brother
the
is.
time
So
to build the facility,
I agree.
knowing this will happen.
and Kourtney, you need to fix that quick because Booty Booty Pop Juice uses some of your boxes, and we can't have this on
If
our
not,
names, or we have to stop
On
using your
your
boxes.
dime.
Yeah,
and if you
Sure.
don't take accountability, like be prepared to get a camera and a ukulele.
yeah. That's the only
Yeah.
way you can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is Chanel Boo
Chanel or Channel.
or Channel Boo.
Yeah.
Let's
Looks
go
like-
with channel.
Yeah, it looks
There's
like
only
Channel
one
to me.
N, so I'm
Yeah, it
gonna
looks
say
like Channel. Yeah, it looks like Channel. Looks like Channel to me.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, gracious. Oh, gracious. I've never been called
Gracious.
Yeah,
gracious
that's new.
before, but I'm
That's
glad
like
you recognize that.
It's like
Uh,
royalty.
Hello, gracious Kardasim sisters and Kim too. I don't know if this will go through fully, but I have hope. Well, honey, your hope is right on because it's right here.
It's
Yeah.
granted.
On December 20th, 2019, I was relaxing as I would when suddenly an unidentified object was thrown into my house from the window. Upon closer inspection, it looked like Kylie rocks.
Sounds about right.
But when I got closer, it said glow, 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 rocks.
No, I
Confused.
think it's Kylie's rocks.
Confused. But since I knew Glow, Glow, Glow's history, I leave it alone. Bad idea. It grew arms and legs, then immediately grabbed me, and I was tossed to the corner.
Oh no.
Not the corner. I tried to reach for a makeshift weapon, but then what happened next left me still. It had said, glow, 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 time to blow. I was blasted off into Sim Jesus knows where. When I woke up, the sky was pink and the floor was mashed potatoes, but hardened. What the? Okay. Exploring the newfound land, I saw
Mashed
something.
potato floors.
I'm just reading it. I saw something I never thought was real. Well, honey, I mean, there's a lot to not believe is real here. A family of wild glowzillas. Not only that, but there was so many other unknown creatures roaming the Glow Rex, Glow sirens, and the infamous Glow Kong. Now back to present day, I've been here for what feels like 10 years. Oh my God, a decade?
You were like in Jumanji land or something.
A decade of mashed potatoes? Like, that's...
At least you had food.
I mean, it was hardened though. All right. Time works different here rather than being on Sim Earth. I also learned from the glow droids that this place is called Dimension G. Oh my God.
G.
Yeah, G. I think we all know what that stands for.
Great and gracious.
I've been fighting and surviving. That's right. For my life to
Oh,
try
God.
and get out of this hell. With my only way to get this message out was to hack one of the Glow Droid bots. Kim, I know you know of this place's existence. Get me out of your failed experiment.
So, Kim, you also have some kind of alternate universe.
So from mashed potatoes to glow droids to like a whole bunch of your failed experiments seem to be here.
I think.
What are you going to do
Channel-
for Channel?
Well, no. See, Kourtney apparently has a facility, but
That's still on Earth.
for Glow Glow Glow, we also have facilities that are on planet Sim Earth. But the difference is, I think you're actually on one of our sets. We're branching out a little bit into Somalywood. So, have you ever seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Well, in that movie, they shrink, right? And for those sets, they had to build, larger than life things to make it look like the kids had shrunk. Well, we're doing something similar for Glow, 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 Honey, I Shrunk the Teens.
How are
And
you going to help them? Why are you talking out of your
And
ass?
you're having giant
It's a set, so we
glowzillas and stuff.
There's a scene where they land in a bowl of mashed potatoes.
Okay, what
So
about
we had
them?
to build a large set with mashed potatoes. It sounds like you stumbled across one of our sets.
And why are there creatures in the bowl of mashed potatoes?
And then when they made it back, it's been 10 years.
There has to be bad guys.
Okay,
There
but
has
how
to
come
be
time works
enemies.
differently on your set?
Well, we don't have clocks around because you can't interfere with the cameras. That's how technology works.
So you mean to tell me they lost track of time, went back to Earth, and it's been 10 years on Earth, but somehow it isn't there because
Well,
there's
that
a
set
clock.
is closed down, so we'll have to find the key
Okay.
to that stage. But now that we know someone's there, we will see.
Send someone immediately.
No, we can't take people off of their work, so we'll see about looking for the key.
Oh, so you're not going to help them.
We will get to that.
Yeah, you have a lot to get to, right? You have a lot to get to, right?
We're always innovating, so yeah.
See, this is what I'm talking about. At least Kourtney has a solution to her problem, which is a huge
Kourtney has
one,
a facility of kidnapped children.
No,
it's not
they're
just children.
kidnapped. They're just unclaimed.
And anyway, she is finding answers. What are your answers? Your answers are basically BS saying, oh, it's a set.
It is a set, and
is
now
it called
we
Dimension
know.
G as well?
That was the name of the stage.
Channel, you're in trouble, boo.
Yeah. Well, that is all of our questions and answers, or questions and statements, or cries for help, or reports.
For updates.
Yeah. All right. God, you two really need to get your
everything is
together.
under control.
It's not our fault that you delete all of your negative booty pop juice.
Oh yeah, I deleted all 3 of them in the time frame of the business.
300.
And it's not my business. I'm just a spokesperson.
Who makes a lot of suggestions. You have a lot of power over there, Khloe.
And money.
That's so watermelon. So watermelon. Welcome to segment 2, That's So Watermelon, where we're given 5 random topics and we decide if each thing is so watermelon or so not watermelon.
First top. What was that noise?
That's the smack of my lips. Don't
Why?
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That is so disrespectful, smacking your lips when I'm just reading in my regular voice.
Okay. Sorry about it. Didn't mean to. I apologized.
Thank you for taking accountability.
Yeah, why don't you try it?
I do. I take accountability the moment I wake up.
Okay, Miss Dimension G.
First topic, breakfast, so watermelon or so not watermelon?
So watermelon.
Yeah, I agree.
There's some days I don't want breakfast. Well, every day, I mean, unless you're fasting, every day, your dinner at 6 p.m. can be your breakfast because it's the first thing that breaks your fast. So many people love to say that.
Nobody has breakfast at 6 p.m.
If it is the first thing you've eaten all day, it is your breakfast because you are breaking your fast.
I disagree. I think if it's past 12 p.m.,
it's breakfast.
It's lunch and then dinner.
No, I mean,
there's a time.
The name of the meal is breakfast. No, the name of the meal is lunch and dinner. You can call it that, but you're technically breaking your fast, so it's your breakfast.
So everything is breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Everything is breakfast if you haven't eaten anything before it. If you went to sleep, woke up, and didn't eat anything until, 5 p.m., that's your breakfast because you're breaking your fast.
Nobody would say that.
And that's just science.
They would just say, I'm breaking my fast. They wouldn't say breakfast.
Breakfast. So breakfast is so watermelon.
Breakfast.
Are we supposed to be saying break fast then?
I had a fast the other day. I was just fasting for just a day, and then for breakfast, I had a chicken salad.
And at what time?
6.
6 in the morning. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That was your breakfast.
No, p.m. I think it's p.m.
No, I don't. So then you were having a delicious
Okay,
dinner.
so you don't know what a breakfast is, and that's fine. Breakfast isn't just
Breakfast
We,
is at a
we've learned what it
okay,
is
then
in your
tell-
mind.
It's not just pancakes, eggs, and sausage
Okay,
at
I
10 in the
can
Chloe,
go
morning.
for
next-
that right now.
I'll break
then
it fast.
Chloe, go to a restaurant then and tell them you want breakfast when you go there at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, tell them that, and they'll tell you.
I'll go to one of those health, restaurants where they serve a certain meal at certain times of day, and they'll understand exactly what I'm saying. And be like,
they
oh, no
won't,
wonder
because
you got
they'll
that
be like-
revenge
They'll
body.
be like, "Here you go, ma'am. Here's your dinner."
Yeah,
menu.
so it is so
And you'll be like,
watermelon.
"No, excuse me, get the breakfast menu."
Okay,
There'll
well,
be no
what I-
breakfast menus out at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
well,
unless you're
some
at
people,
some Donald's.
well, some people serve traditional breakfast meals 24 hours, but that doesn't mean that just because that is a breakfast
Okay,
meal.
so now there's a difference between breakfast and traditional breakfast.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner all exist. They're names, they're titles, but that doesn't mean that one cannot be the breakfast in terms of breaking your fast.
Chloe,
all right.
shut up.
Okay, I'll shut up once you stop arguing with me on this point. Breaking your
So
fast
your
is
dinner-
breakfast.
So your dinner was your breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
That makes
No.
sense.
Thank you.
No,
So
Kourtney,
watermelon. So what do you guys think is so watermelon? If you want to speak from a more traditional sense of a smaller minded, having your frosted some flakes in the morning, that's fine.
Yeah, it's called actual breakfast.
Love it. Love
Yeah,
it.
breakfast is so watermelon.
Mhm.
So
Now
watermelon.
that I know you could have it 3 times a day.
No matter what, 24 hours a day, if it's your first meal, it is your breakfast.
So it has to be your first meal.
It's your first whatever. It could be a piece of chocolate. That's your breakfast if it's the first thing you ate. Do you understand?
I understand.
Love
That
it.
you
Love
are
it.
working
So
in a
watermelon. We have a
backwards
lot
way.
of topics to get to, so I'm just going to say it's so watermelon.
We all know why Chloe's a little bit upset this episode, listeners. We know why she's being crabby, and we'll get to it. Trust us.
She hasn't had her breakfast.
Oh,
no,
I'm
it's not just that. She had her breakfast, but she had it from home.
If you're referring to me leaving the show, I could give leaving the show.
If you chose to
I
leave,
have
Chloe.
no gripes. I think it's a great show. I wish nothing but the best for that
Okay.
show. Nothing but the best. And I'm glad I lasted as long as I did. Can you say the same?
I would say I'm the fighter and survivor of this group.
No.
I
You're
mean,
lucky.
Kourtney
Because
kind
you are
of
no
is.
longer there.
No, you're
Kourtney
lucky is
kind
what
of
You're
you
is.
no
are.
longer here. I mean,
You're lucky is what you are. Okay.
Next
I'm just
topic.
strategical.
Shut up. Oh my God.
And you're a backstabber. So
Next topic. Homewreckers. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
there's been a lot of
What
talk
kind of-
about home wreckers in the news lately, but we're going to give specifics. Home wreckers. Now, listen, are we talking
what home
about
is being wrecked?
Are we talking about like something? Because there's difference between a home wrecker, like someone like coming in and like, stealing someone's family or member or something like that versus, wrecking a home with like,
A
dangerous,
bulldozer.
a bulldozer, dangerous products, that can harm a family or tear
What
them
would that
apart
be?
or separate their brother from their family
Yeah,
Um,
specifically no boxes.
or-
Those are home wreckers.
or glow bombs, Those are wreckers of families. But if we're referring to the traditional one, of course not. I don't like home wreckers. Home wreckers
Yeah,
suck.
home wreckers are so not watermelon.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
Although in some cases, homes do need to be wrecked.
What do you mean by that?
If the relationship is toxic and then a third person comes in and is like, you know what? Let me take this toxic person off your hands. Because I'm also a toxic person and we can be toxic together
Outside of the home.
outside of the home.
Away from the family.
Say there isn't
So
a
you're not
family.
talking about wrecking happy families.
Yeah, if it's a bad family, I think they need to get wrecked.
Oh, well, in that case, I can agree with that. Some
Yeah.
family members are toxic and they have to go. And so wreck it.
Yeah.
So I guess they wouldn't be home wreckers if
It'd be
they're
like
doing
a
a good
blessing
thing, though.
wrecker.
Yeah. Because there are some toxic people
But
out
in
there.
general-
Let's be very clear.
So they're
In
home
general, so not
fixers.
Yeah,
I mean,
home fixers. I
yeah,
guess,
but then that would be
Lame.
getting off this topic, which is different. Because
But
home
this
fixers
topic
are
is so
different.
not watermelon.
Yeah, it's so not
Yeah,
watermelon
not
unless
watermelon.
you're a home fixer.
Next topic. Mango ice cream. so watermelon or so not watermelon?
I'm obsessed with mango flavored things, but mango ice cream can sometimes taste too like the
Disgusting.
one I've had is never good. Like I love mango.
No.
Like I love mango candy, I love mango like drinks. I do not like mango ice cream.
Yeah,
I
mango
don't
ice.
mind it.
Really?
Yeah, it tastes pretty good.
Really?
To
Get
me,
some
it tastes-
bananas, some whipped cream.
No, just mango ice cream.
Oh,
Why would
by
you-
itself?
Yeah,
No,
why
it's
would you
f***ing
put-
horrible.
First of all, why would you put bananas with mango ice cream?
You have to spice it up.
Well, like in a fruit salad, I'm not gonna get into that. But with
Well, if you chop up mango and put it in a bowl, then yeah, you have a fruit salad.
Sure. I think that mango ice cream, the one I've had, has just been super, super sweet and super artificial tasting. But I love mango. Don't get me wrong. I love mango so much.
I have the opposite. They're like bitter to me because they use the actual mango.
Are you-
Mango by itself is
well, I've had a mango
bitter.
like a mango like a little, I don't know, like
like
a
dried
bar?
mango is really good.
a mango ice cream bar are pretty good sometimes. But like in a bowl, those are never good.
Mango has to be mixed with stuff. I don't mango by itself.
I disagree.
It doesn't have the range. It cannot be.
See, that's where I
Yeah.
disagree. I love mango on its own, but I do not like.
Do you really love mango if you don't love mango ice cream?
Yes, that's what I said. I said I love mango. I don't like mango artificial
If you
ice
love
cream.
mango, you would love mango in all its forms.
Actually, no. I've heard you talk about chocolate in the same way, bitch. So if you're gonna be a hypocrite right now,
I like chocolate.
okay, then how come you don't like it in its purest form?
Nobody likes chocolate as dark chocolate or
Okay.
cocoa.
You don't
And
know
shut
that.
up about
That's
my
so
love for
different.
mango.
That's milk chocolate.
Shut up. All right.
So
it's-
it's so
it's so
not
not
watermelon.
It's so not watermelon.
They need to do better.
Yeah. Maybe there's a good one out there, but I've just never had it.
Next topic. Bluetooth. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
I have such a love-hate
yeah,
relationship.
It's a love-hate thing.
With Bluetooth, it's like, oh my God, I love having wireless earphones and wireless this, and that, and being able to
Yeah.
roam around. Love it. But what I hate about Bluetooth is when it does not work.
Or
Yeah.
it connects to the wrong thing. And it's like, no, not that Bluetooth thing.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you know what? I just turned this on. How do you not know I want this
Yeah, it's very
connected?
frustrating when it
Or-
doesn't work.
Exactly. Or
Yeah.
you have to disconnect everything in order to add a new one. Like
Yeah.
it's so like Bluetooth is amazing, but it has a ways to go in terms of being like more convenient. Do you know
And
what I mean?
also the speakers, or trying to speak to someone through Bluetooth headphones or earbuds, it does not sound as good as you think it does.
Yeah, not very sexy.
Yeah.
It does. You sound like a robot inside of a soda can.
That's very
A strawberry
specific,
soda
but
can at that. Not good.
that sounds pretty bad. But for me, yeah, so it's so watermelon because Bluetooth on its own is great, but it has so many issues that it needs to fix. And there's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that. There's nothing wrong
And
with course
sometimes
correcting, right,
Bluetooth
Kim?
What?
There's nothing wrong with
sometimes-
course correcting,
And improving yourself.
right?
And absolutely. And that's what we do.
Glad we agree on that.
I think, and also Bluetooth can be annoying when it's just yeah, you're connected, but oops, I'm going to disconnect you right now.
Yeah.
Even though you didn't ask for it.
Yeah. Honestly,
It's
it has a mind of its own, and
It likes to surprise you.
Honestly, it's disrespectful.
it is, especially
I do
when
think Bluetooth is disrespectful.
especially when I'm listening to music on a jog or something, and then it'll just cut off and then still play out the music I'm listening to. It's like, oh my God, you're embarrassing me.
That's funny that you said you went out for a jog
Why is that funny?
because you don't jog.
I
go
didn't get
out
this
for-
revenge body by not working out.
You go out for brisk walks
Well, only after I've had my breakfast.
in the morning. Yeah.
Mhm.
In the morning.
Yeah.
When you're supposed to have your breakfast.
When you can.
When you're supposed to have your breakfast.
Not supposed to, just can.
So
But,
okay,
yeah,
when you
so
have your
Bluetooth. But no, sorry, we're getting off topic
no,
here.
if you're gonna ask your friends out for breakfast, they're gonna be like, "Oh, what time in the morning?" And you'd be
Don't
like,
be
"No,
silly.
6
I'm not going to
p.m.
expect them to be breaking their fast the same time as me.
That's why she doesn't go to breakfast with any friends.
I go to breakfast with friends.
at in the morning."
No,
right?
we met around like it was like a brunch time, but I was having my break fast. But anyway, back to Bluetooth. It's so watermelon, but honey, you need to step up your game because
Yeah,
like there's
step
certain
it
things.
up. Oh my god.
I'm thankful for you, but I want to be grateful for you.
Yeah, I want to be grateful for you, not just thankful.
Thankful.
Yeah, and there is a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be gracious.
Yeah, like us, because we are gracious.
Well, they said, well,
No, well, I think they were including me, but they wanted to.
They literally said,
single
and
me.
hi, Kim, too.
No, they knew what they were
They
saying.
wanted to single me out because I knew I was the most. They knew I was the most gracious of the three of us. So
Okay.
Last topic, elimination. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
Well, listen, we all
Khloe, can
go
you
through
speak to that.
I mean, I think we both can, right? Elimination is just a part.
You both can. I can't say much about it.
It's more fresh for you.
How do you guys feel being eliminated?
It is more fresh for me, but listen, I had an absolute blast on that show. I loved it
really gonna
so
do the
much.
That's what people say when they're bitter.
The contestants, all but my backstabbing sister, were all so welcoming, and I am so I admire the way they were able to deceive and make up stories
Khloe,
and lie.
You did too.
And cheat.
You literally stabbed me in the
Hey,
back.
listen, am I being rude about it? I'm saying I was so impressed. I was so impressed.
You were too.
With
you were
how
one of them.
Don't try to be above everyone.
With how they set
You're
me
so
up
pissed right
to
now.
feel even more like a survivor. Like I felt like I grew so much on that show. Like I would never ever look down on that show because I love it for Last to Leave, or no, I'm sorry, Diva Power. I love it so much.
Yeah, we rebranded it Diva Power.
And I love that name.
You're doing such press tour answers
But hey,
right now.
I look very much
Khloe
forward.
is so upset.
I look very much forward to having my chance to vote, as we all do. I'm very much looking forward to that. But anyway, I loved it, and Grimace is so cute, so cute.
Okay,
and when I blew up into like
Khloe, you're
liquid
gonna
purple,
break your microphone. You're gripping it so tight.
Some people hated what happened to them when they had their Grimace shake, but I actually loved it. I loved it.
What did it feel like?
It felt like I was just being released, So I would never look down on this show because I love it and I love the producers. But back to what we were saying, elimination is so watermelon, right? Because everybody has a choice.
It's so not watermelon.
Okay, why do you feel that way?
Because I deserve to still be there. And everybody there backstabbed me, but especially my sisters.
Well, speaking of backstabbing, didn't you vote?
Playing the game.
Didn't you vote for one of your sisters Kim?
It's called back pay, but I had to back pay other people too.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have to vote for me.
Well, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I did. I'm
only gonna base my voting off of who is doing their absolute best in that show from now on. I'm gonna pay so close attention to what goes on in that show from now on, and I love it.
If you guys could literally see Khloe, her face.
Hey, you
so
can stop
red.
saying that, all right? If they can see me,
is so red.
I'm smiling. Like listen, did it
you
hurt
have to smile
leave?
Through the pain?
Did it hurt to leave? Of course it did. Of course. But I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
So, Khloe, you said you're going to pay attention now to what's
especially
going
to
on
what
in
you
the show.
do. Especially to what you do, Kourtney. Like,
you should have been doing that before elimination.
Oh, I knew exactly what you were doing. You manipulative, smart. Like, look at my sister go. Look at my sister go. Just like you're holding it down for the Kardashians, and I'm so looking forward to what my sister does in the future.
Not
The
me.
beach weather is really nice right now.
Wow.
I love it.
I think we need to take a small break.
No, I don't. Literally, I am fine.
Right back.
Elimination. No.
It's so watermelon.
Khloe.
Elimination. Okay, no, you are gaslighting me. I'm trying to stay positive, and you're trying to make it into something negative.
Gaslighting
You're
you.
gaslighting yourself.
No, here I am saying like I wish them the best. I want them to do best. And you're saying like, oh, if you could see her, like you're just trying to make this harder, and I don't want that. So let's continue. Elimination is so watermelon.
Yeah, it's so not watermelon, and you know it.
You do need a break, though. Khloe needs a break.
I don't. Wow, gaslighting again. Here we go. So I guess Kourtney's answer is it's so not watermelon?
I already gave my answer. You're clearly not paying attention.
Yeah,
Oh, you're right.
like
But
you,
like I
you
said,
weren't in the
but
game.
like I said, in the future, I will be paying close attention to what you do. Who's
the
Smartest.
me.
Me. All right. Now it's time for segment 3, Who's the Smartest? This is when we're given 3 random words we don't know and we try to guess what they mean. Whoever guesses the closest is the smartest. First word, Euromastics. Uromastix.
Okay, well, considering the last one we did, I looked at some of the word and I was just like, okay, well, I think it has something to do with
Yeah.
this, and it was right. So, maybe it has something to do with gymnastics.
That's what I think, though.
Okay, well, we can agree
Like
on
you're-
that.
Just because it ends with sticks.
But specifically,
No, the math
your
as well.
uterus doing,
What?
or your urethra, or your uterus doing gymnastics.
Excuse me.
Because it's your romastics. It starts with the U
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's like a flexible tube.
in the uterus.
I'm going to say it has to do with gymnastics in Europe. That's my
I mean,
guess.
maybe.
That's a good answer.
I have no idea, but listen, I'm going with my heart. I'm going to follow my heart.
I think specifically it has to do with the uterus.
Okay. I mean, it could. I
Yeah.
never know anymore.
Okay. It says a Euromastix is a genus of African and Asian lizards.
Well, obviously none of
So
us.
it's a lizard.
Okay, so none of us got that right, but this is one of those things that I am interested in.
You're interested in.
No, I'm just saying that's an
lizards?
interesting. I didn't know that it was a species,
Yeah, I had no
a
idea.
reptile. That's interesting, but that's kind of a cool name for a reptile if you think about it. There we see the Euromastics.
The Euromastics.
And it's Europe gymnastics.
Euromastics.
So
That's like
so a glowomastic.
It
like
almost
the
sounds.
Glowzilla.
No,
It
these
almost
are
sounds like
these are
a
natural.
lizard. A lizard of like not royalty, but like a stuck-up lizard.
how
like-
so?
Because all the other lizards have names like green lizard. They're like very simple, but this one's all like got to be fancy. Euromastics.
I guess so. I mean, whoever named it that, he didn't choose that name.
Second word, Beretta. Biretta.
Isn't
Isn't that a
thing?
gun?
Okay, that's not what I was gonna say.
Oh,
I mean, it could be, but I was thinking of like a hood to go over your head, like hand me my Beretta and put it over my head.
I thought it was a hat.
Yeah,
really?
I thought, but I don't know.
I'm like, I thought this was a gun, like from the Western days. Get the Beretta.
You're having me doubt myself a little bit, but I
Ow.
think it's a hat.
Outrun my Beretta.
Everyone done with their answers?
It also looks like bread.
Well, it sounds like bread, but it doesn't necessarily look like it. But
Like a bitter type of bread, but I'm positive it's a
it
gun
could
though.
be a musket of some sort. I don't know. I feel like it's a hat of some, or like a
It's
hat
like
or hoodie, kind of not
a
hoodie.
gun that was also used in the 70s.
I mean, it could be. I'm not really much of a gun person, really.
The Beretta is a square cap with 3 or
Damn
4
it.
peaks or horns.
I think we got a
Yeah,
point.
it's a hat.
We got a point, Kourtney.
How the hell did you guys know it was a hat?
Because I've heard it before. I knew
Yeah,
I've
it
heard
sounded
it.
familiar. I think that's the first point of the year for me.
I mean, I don't know.
I think I've gotten
I thought you'd
half.
gotten a
half
point.
the
I'm
ones.
pretty sure. We're like in August. Like, so how did that happen?
I'm pretty sure you've gotten a point.
Yeah.
I've gotten like a point. I've gotten now 2 full points, but in the past, like I've gotten half of points all year. But that's my second full point. I guess we're like that too, Kourtney.
Okay, third word, Welky. Welky.
Welky.
I don't even know.
It sounds like a Marvel character.
It sounds like a person that travels. I'll just say that.
To me, it sounds like a descriptive word to me. Like
That's very welky.
You're so welky today, but I don't know what it's referring to. Maybe it's welky is like a form of like being sad or down. Like he seems so welky and like depressed.
It almost sounds like when somebody is sleepy, they're very welky. But I think, and I think that's an answer, but I'm gonna go with this as my answer. It sounds like somebody who's like a farmhand. Who works on a farm, like a welky.
Like an assistant.
Get the welky.
To like a farmer.
Yeah, it does sound like someone who works.
The farmer and his welky went out to the field.
So I think it's like a job position in farming.
Could be.
So welky means having ridges or streaks or straighted.
So like
to be rigid.
So like mountains can be welky.
Right. Those welky mountains.
Well, there are farms in the mountains.
Okay, don't even try.
No, Kim.
So everybody got a point except Kim today. But I think that's an interesting word. I don't ever plan on using that.
The data was very welky.
Yeah.
Or you say the Welky Mountains instead of Rocky Mountains.
I bet there's a name of a mountain called the Great Welky.
I don't think so.
Well, I think so.
I think that could be that sounds like that could be a Sim Disney movie. The Welky Mountain or a ride.
The Welky Mutant, like a Marvel character. But anyway, so thank you everybody for listening to this podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Grateful for you listening, and please continue to listen. And don't forget to leave us reviews and rate us on wherever you listen to us. Not on Stitcher, because that is gone now. Stitcher does not exist. So if you listen to us on Stitcher, it doesn't exist anymore. So yeah.
So rate us on Spotify.
Leave us review on Apple Podcast.
Yeah.
It's up there, right? And don't leave trolly reviews saying I'm leaving a 1-star to see what Khloe says.
And no more spamming.
And yes,
in the forum.
Please, no more spamming. All right?
But yeah, rating us really helps
the podcast.
Yeah, it really helps us.
Yes, that's what they tell us to say. It really helps. And apparently it does. So please do. All right. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Are you riding your bike? Are you rollerblading?
Oh my God, I was about to do that. Thank you, Kourtney.
You're welcome.
Are you doing extreme sports?
Are you riding your bike? Are you rollerblading? Are you backstabbing your sisters on an island?
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Drinking a martini.
To the Kardasim Podcast. Love you so much.
We love you so much. You're the best.
Okay.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.